I'm a man in my early 30s, and about a year ago, my now ex-wife betrayed me in a way I never imagined possible. This isn't a story I ever wanted to tell, but I think sharing it might help me heal, and maybe someone out there will feel less alone after hearing it. It all started in the fall of 2023. I lost my job. I had been working minimal hours, about 15 a week, and the rest of my time was spent being a full-time stay-at-home dad. We had two young children, and I poured my energy into taking care of them. I handled everything at home: cooking, cleaning, the night shifts when the kids woke up screaming, teething, feverish. I was there every single time. When I lost my job, she told me it was okay, that we would manage. She had a good job with stable income, and I believed her. I trusted her. I thought we were a team. I honestly thought that love meant sticking together when things get hard. But something started to change. Her behavior, her body language, even her tone with me, it all began to feel colder, like I was slowly becoming invisible. I tried not to overthink it. I told myself she was stressed with work, that we were both tired, that every couple has ups and downs. But the gut feeling didn't go away. One day I couldn't ignore it anymore. I did something I never thought I'd do. I looked through her phone. I felt sick doing it, like I was crossing a line, but deep down, I knew something wasn't right. What I found shattered me. She had been sexting someone she claimed was just a friend. The messages weren't just flirty, they were graphic. They had joked about me, called me worthless, made fun of the fact that I wasn't providing for the family. I had been doing everything to keep our household together, and she was mocking me behind my back. She never once brought any of this up to me directly. No conversations, no, "Hey, I'm unhappy." When I just confronted her, she told me she wanted a divorce if I didn't find another job. So I did. I got hired again and tried to believe things would go back to normal. She even told that guy it was over. And for a moment, I allowed myself to believe that maybe things could be salvaged. But December came, and so did another blow. We decided to drink together one night, try to reconnect, try to remember who we used to be. We hadn't been intimate in over a year at that point, but even that night, her phone never left her hand. She kept texting another man. Again, someone she swore was just a friend. I asked her about it. She laughed it off, said I was being paranoid. Eventually, she drank too much and went to bed early. I was left alone cleaning up. And then I checked her phone again. She and her friend had been sexting all night, right in front of me. Vivid, detailed messages about what they wanted to do to each other. They had exchanged pictures, even videos. It explained why she kept disappearing into the bathroom. I woke her up. I showed her what I saw. First, she denied it. Then she claimed she thought she had been texting me all night. And when that didn't work, she tried to seduce me, like sex was going to erase what she'd done. Things were tense for a while after that. Then a few weeks later, she admitted she had messed up, but somehow still found a way to blame me. According to her, it was my fault for being unemployed for these few months, as if financial setbacks gave her a permission slip to cheat. But I wanted to fix things. I still loved her. On New Year's Eve, we slept together for the first time in what felt like forever. We both said 2024 would be the year we work on us. I believed her. I wanted to believe her so badly. January, February, March. We were intimate again. We went on dates. We laughed. We experimented. It felt like progress. I let my guard down. And then April hit. She told me she was unhappy, not just with me, but with everything: life, work, motherhood. I asked her to talk. I offered to go to therapy. She refused. She said she needed space, a week alone to think. Earlier in March, we had discussed the idea of opening up the marriage. It was her idea. She wanted to try a threesome. Then it escalated. She wanted us to see other people. I wasn't comfortable. I told her I had jealousy issues and didn't think I could handle it. But she kept pushing. She said I had agreed to it once when I was drunk. In June, she and left took for that as permission. She said she needed time to herself. In reality, she had flown to spend a week with a 23-year-old guy she met on Snapchat. She slept with him multiple times. When she came back, she told me every detail, everything from his body to how he pleased her more than I ever could. She told me how much better he was than me. It crushed me. Then I found the receipts, sex toys they bought together, a photo strip of them kissing, a handwritten love letter. My heart cracked in places I didn't even know existed. And yet, she claimed it wasn't cheating because we had talked about opening up the marriage, except I never gave real consent. She knew that, and she did it anyway. What she didn't know was that I had a recording from a mall photo booth of them kissing and telling each other, "I love you." They had only known each other for a month. And while she was off living that fantasy, I was at home, alone, taking care of our toddlers. One of them had a 102-degree fever for nearly 2 days. By July, she didn't even same guy out to live with her for another week. And by August, the divorce papers were filed. I moved out, and her new boyfriend, again, someone she barely knew, moved into the home we once shared, the home where our children were raised. The divorce was ugly, painful, draining. I was accused of being the reason for everything, that those few months without work had pushed her away. But she kept rewriting the timeline, changing her story. One day she said she hadn't loved me in years. The next day she blamed me for not being romantic enough. It was always something. I never wanted any of this. All I wanted was her, the woman I married, the mother of my children, the person I thought would stand by me through thick and thin. Now a year later, the dust is finally settling. Their whirlwind romance ended just before Christmas. He left her. Thank God. Our divorce was finalized in May. And me? I'm still picking up the pieces, but I'm standing. Thanks for listening.